So I'm here today to just give some quick words of advice to those who want change in their life and don't know where to start. And a lot of us find ourselves in that particular position and are in need of some form of guidance. And guidance can come from anywhere. It can come from within. It can come from your spiritual guides. It could come from overhearing a conversation while standing in a line at the grocery store. Um, like the Most High has many different ways to get information out to a person when that person is in need of it. Um, but if you are one of those who are seeking change and have not found a particular sense of guidance or don't really know exactly where to begin, I'm here to tell you that you really just simply have to press start. You just have to press play. And that could be, you can take little miniature steps. Just going to the bookstore and getting a particular book that resonate with you in regards to the title, and just letting your spirit just guide you along the way. But initially you have to press play, and it doesn't always necessarily mean do something big or something out of the ordinary. I mean, if reading a book is something that you don't typically do, then I guess that would be out of the ordinary. But it could be something very simple as just that. But either way, I did jot down um, like some channeled messages that were kind of messages from spirit to me. And I was thinking while just writing them down that there's a lot of people out there that may need to hear these same things. So here it goes. Um, you become limitless when you begin to love yourself. Self-love is like the highest form of love, because when you are choosing to love yourself, that's an indication that you are also loving the God within you, or the goddess within you, which is your divine connection to the one true source of all creation. And you can do that little by little every day as well, even if you don't know where to start when it comes to showing yourself a little more self-love. You can do that by bathing yourself more often, giving yourself spiritual baths, cleansing your energy more often, taking time out to spend with yourself, just to be with self or to do the things that you like to do. I was also told you were born to align with the love. You were born to align with love's will and serve beyond the ego. So a lot of us are trying to find our purpose and don't know where to go, and it's because we are usually misaligned with where we should be at in life. So we are going out for careers and things like that, or jobs that aren't aligned with what we were put here to do, because we all have a divine mission, whether we know it or not. We were given a specific task when coming here. Even those who have the task of being a tyrant or a karmic in someone's life, or just someone that causes trauma in someone's life, a lot of times when you're on your spiritual journey, you learn that those people were literally sent here to do those things. They're only fulfilling their mission, and there's no reason to look at the other side like an enemy. And I feel like that's where the phrase "love thy enemy" plays a deep role, because once you begin to realize that life is a game and everybody's playing their own role, you begin to take certain things not as serious, and that's not in regards to a lot of things. There are some traumatic events that have happened to um, you, people in general, that isn't just something that you don't find it easy to forgive certain people in regards to certain things that they've done to you. Um, but I can guarantee you, the higher you vibrate, they could have, say for instance, if there's a female and she has been molested, that same female may choose to never awaken and figure out the whys to why she experienced what she has experienced, and that person um, will remain in a victim mentality and will always see her abuser as someone who was sent by the devil, when sometimes in a lot of occasions you were put in situations to awaken you. And trauma and chaos, it it sparks change. There has never been any form of change without chaos. So a lot of times people are, in a state of mind of woe is me, when it's not necessary, because everything is a part of the divine plan, whether it be good or bad. There would be no karma. There would not be a law of karma if there wasn't a necessity for negativity or chaos, because without chaos there would be absolutely no growth or change. Um, Either way, it's time to learn how to program your cells and your atoms to vibrate at the frequency of abundance in order to manifest prosperity and completeness. And this, when I mean prosperity, I'm not just simply talking about financial prosperity, but when it comes to prosperity and wealth and abundance, I'm talking about financial, I'm talking about health, spiritually, emotionally, physically, in regards to your physical vessel being cleansed and strong, your aura being um, strong and able to shield you. When you are whole, when you are complete, so is your reality. But that doesn't take place outside of you first. It has to take place within you. There are some very wealthy individuals out there who were able to manifest financial abundance, but are like complete empty vessels in the inside and are extremely dark or extremely sad and depressed, even though they have the ability to see the world by whatever they want. Also, step out of survival consciousness and become a warrior. Stop looking at yourself as if you were a victim, but look at yourself as a spiritual warrior on the path of enlightenment and growth, and that everything that's coming towards you is not to break you, but to make you. And a lot of people of color, and even those not of color, our ancestors, we come from bloodlines of warriors, people who had to fight and overcome adversities and racism. They had to overcome a lot, so it's already in you. It's just something that's been trying to that needs to be awakened, and like I said, it can't be awakened without chaos. Stop. I see my daughter in the window. Stop avoiding the lessons that will always be there to learn, because when you avoid these lessons, you cause yourself to become stuck in time, repeating the same patterns over and over, until you make the choice to embrace the lesson. Because there will be no change. A lot of people are literally stuck in the same place they were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and it's because they have not embraced the lesson. And sometimes that's easier said than done. But from my perception, it may not be easy the first time, maybe not even the second or third time to make the change. But I feel like the more and more you go through the hard shit that is supposed to push you into the seat of being a student so that you can learn the lesson. I feel like once you've gone through the same shit over and over, the lesson is easy. Like, I would prefer the lesson over the constant tower moments and unexpected change that are trying to constantly wake me up and me constantly turn a blind eye to it. So when you avoid those lessons, you're not helping yourself. And yes, like, I have one hand done, one hand not done, and because I'm doing it myself, and I'll be done shortly. So don't judge me. It's important to let your inner child lead the way. By sacrificing your own ego and your false perception of self, this will allow you to be pure again. This will also allow you to awaken to your innocence, because let's face it, you were never guilty. You were just going through the lessons of life, and you feel as if that, because you're older, you've gotten older, or that you've experienced so much that you can't be innocent anymore. You can't tap into that place that is of wonder and enjoyment and bliss without there being a form of alcohol or some other form of substance, or interaction with someone else to cause that feeling within you. When you were a child, you were able to just tap in and find a happy place within. And although some of us have not visited that place within for a long time, it's literally still there. There's a part of you that is literally still within you, that is literally each age of you, because the past never goes away. It still exists, while the future is also existing, but we are still here in the now, and the now is the only thing that matters. But if you know that you were destined for greatness in future dimensions, I'm gonna say in higher dimensions, you are that person. So if in this moment, in the now, you feel like you don't embody a certain persona, a certain energy that you would like to embody, tap into the future, tap into the higher dimensions of yourself. You are existing there, and that part of you is existing as if nothing has ever happened to them. But if you also want to heal your inner child, you have to go back in the past and tap into that part of you that either, if you remember being a baby, tap into that part. If you remember any point in time where you were of adolescence, and you can just tap into that energy. Tap into that energy and bring that energy into the now, and you can be in that pure hearted space. And the more and more you do that, the more and more you hold that energy into your body, the more and more you become that frequency, and your frequency starts to raise. Okay, my name is the Empress Carez. I hope that resonated with you all. I'm at 13 minutes, so I'm going to end the video now. I want to say thank you for watching, and I really, really hope that this helps you.